Okay, so I am Ashleigh Jay. I'm Sector and Partnerships Lead here at Paypoint. We are a payment services company. We serve the sector, and we have done for a number of years now. So I love this event without wanting to get too excited, but we find this event is really useful in terms of that kind of one-to-one interaction that we get with the delegates. I think it's like nothing else that we get at conferences where you're on a stand and maybe people want to come talk to you, maybe they don't, often they don't, whereas here I think you get that interaction, which I think is really valuable for us, and actually all the delegates here are here for a purpose, I think, so every interaction that we have has been really valuable and really insightful. Yeah, I think it's been lovely actually, and I think ones that we have met with via the remote one-to-one meetings over the last couple of weeks, they're a really friendly face here, so although we don't get loads of time to talk to them, it's just enough to say hello and to be able to recognise each other, but I think it's meant that we almost have a better relationship and closer relationship, meeting them here this time, having had that interaction with them previously, so I think it's been really beneficial from that sense. They've been amazing. Actually, like the quality of the delegates is amazing for us in terms of the types of people that we want to speak to. Everyone here, everyone that I've met with today has been exactly the type of person that I would want to speak to within an organisation, and actually in some cases they've been an even more senior kind of decision maker than I perhaps would have been able to access myself, having done my own kind of prospecting. So everything's been really, really valuable. Everyone has kind of what we're doing on their agenda in some way, so I think it's been great. I would never have got the chance to have this many kind of impactful conversations in such a short space of time, so for that I'm really grateful. So I've already had lots of people come from the speed networking who heard something that resonated, or someone asked a question that prompted their thinking, and they have come and found me afterwards. So I think it's been a really great way to get in front of every single person at this event, whether or not this is their remit or not. It's again a chance that you don't necessarily get otherwise, and I think it's just puts Paypoint on people's radar, so that as and when they're coming up to their own reviews of payments and things like that, then they just know to think of us because they've learnt something about us that they didn't know before. Again, I've just had really good examples of all of the touch points today with everyone. So I sat with lunch and I sat next to someone from Ashleigh, who I've actually never met with before, and he just so happens to be best friends with someone that I'm working with at another organisation that I'm kind of working closely with at the moment. And again, it just provides that, maybe that foot in the door, maybe within that organisation, that I wouldn't have been able to have the chance with before, because actually he didn't work within income or with payments, but we managed to find some common ground and get talking really easily. And now I've got a nice relationship with an organisation that I didn't have before, just in a really nice informal setting. And I think what is nice about those environments is that you're not kind of in selling mode in the same way that you are when you're doing your speed networking, the business meetings. You can just speak to everyone on a more normal human level. It's a bit more natural and informal. So it was great from a lunch perspective. Looking forward to dinner later as well to carry on and do the same. I think for myself, having the pre-book meetings, I think is a huge selling point for us, and why we continue to return to this conference, because we know that we're going to get really valuable conversations with really kind of with delegates who are here with a purpose, in the same way that we don't get that same guarantee with conferences. You get a lot of people walking past your stand, or people that, they're in repairs or they work for legal, they don't really kind of cross over into the people that you normally sell to. So from that perspective, it's great. And I just think the format in terms of everyone being on the same site in the same place for 3 days, you almost feel like you're all in it together, and from meeting them for the first time yesterday evening right through to lunchtime tomorrow, by the time they leave you feel like you've made a lot of friends, which is really nice. Yes, so we've really got lots of follow-up meetings booked up for probably New Year now, because we're coming into Christmas. But yeah, we've already booked some up, and we've also got just people that we know that are going to be looking at what we do in the next 12 months or so. So we've started some conversations that will continue over the next kind of 12 to 24 months or so. I would 100% recommend the Social Housing Strategy Forum. So we've been coming here every year for years, and we will continue to come here every year for years. And I think the quality of the conversations that you have just far surpass anything else that we have at any other conference that we go to. The quality of the delegates is really high. Everyone here is here with a purpose. They want to get something out of being here. They take a lot of time out of their day, and you just get so many interactions with people, whether it's through speed networking, lunch, the pre-book meeting. You get so many touch points. You get to meet so many delegates across so many different organisations. You just can't replicate that anywhere else, which is why we'll continue to come. I'm already thinking, I can't wait to book for May rather than November, because I can't wait that long till I'm next at one.